Hello, I'm Jen, and today I'm making an adorable St. Patrick's Day wreath. All of the materials I got for this wreath were from Dollar Tree. So you'll need a 9-inch styrofoam wreath. You'll need some greenery and some little white flowers. They didn't have any St. Patrick's Day ribbons, so I picked up this cute scarf and also these little embellishments. And this adorable sign that I'll be cutting and just using one piece of for today's project. And here I'm just cutting off the ribbon at the top so I can use it for a hanger for my wreath. I've decided that I'm going to put the Happy St. Patrick's Day sign on the bottom of my wreath. So you're going to need some tacky glue and also some hot glue so that it can adhere immediately with the hot glue, and then it's an added security to have the other glue there. And next I'll use my wire cutters to cut some of my greenery. Now when preparing your greenery, you want to have a stem on it that isn't too long but isn't too short. You want to put a little dab of hot glue and stick it into the styrofoam ring. Put it in quite far, but just far enough that it doesn't come out the other side. And then we're starting with the longer pieces of greenery first. The longer pieces go at the back, and then they get shorter as they move to the front. And I'm going to leave a space in the middle for the bow and just put the greenery on the two sides. So I have some on the back, and now I'm moving around to the front. I was hoping I'd be able to find some shamrocks, but I wasn't able to find any. But I did find this greenery, which I thought was nice. So I'll add some of this. When I say that, I mean the artificial shamrocks that look like real shamrocks. I decided I'm just going to add a tiny little bit of purple. So just one stem of flowers on each side of the wreath. So just cutting those and getting them ready for later. And I like the nice big leaves that came off of those flowers, so I'm going to add those as well. And I really like the look of these ones, that they're sort of like a vine, so I can poke them in sort of towards the top, but then bend the stem so that the leaves are sort of falling down. And now I'm going to add the white flowers. And here you can see that I've left the space for to put my bow on. I'm also decorating the back of my wreath, so if you end up hanging it on a window or a door with a window, then it will look nice on the back as well. And here I'm gluing some large leaves on just to hide some of the back of that styrofoam wreath. And I'm going to add my little bit of purple here. I like that, just to add a little bit of color. And I'll just start to glue on some embellishments. These are so cute. They're sparkly and fun, and there are bigger shamrocks and smaller shamrocks, and then there's some little pieces of gold. The scarf that I bought was quite long, so I cut it in half, and then I'm just tying it in a bow Very, very simple and easy. And let's get that bow glued on. So when I cut the scarf, it wasn't super straight. So I'm just gonna take my little scissors and trim it up nice and straight. And I'm going to put a couple of little dabs of glue just where I want my tails to fall on my sign, so it's not covering up the Happy St. Patrick's Day. And I have a bare spot at the top of my wreath, so I'm just gonna cover that up. I'm just going to go ahead and cut some little strips here to put on the back. So I'll just use my roller cutter and just cut some strips. This was the other half of my scarf that I cut, so not wasting. And I'm just going to glue on the little piece of ribbon that I kept for the hanger. And just gluing some little strips of material on the back. And I had some long leaves in my greenery, so I'm gluing those on. They're quite long, so I'm gluing those on the back. I absolutely love how this wreath turned out. I feel like you don't see a whole lot of St. Patrick's Day wreaths out there, so I was excited to make this one. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed my video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.